Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. Today I will be making the easiest lamb curry that you can ever make. Starting with the lamb, I have taken shoulder pieces with bones. Now whenever it comes to lamb, there is a strong smell which I personally dislike. So what I do is apply about 2 heaped tablespoons of plain yogurt to the lamb and leave it for about an hour or overnight if I remember to do so. After that I rinse the lamb very well and then start cooking. In this way, a lot of that strong smell goes away and the yogurt also tenderizes the meat. But remember to rinse the meat very well to get rid of all that unwanted stuff. If you do not mind that smell, then do not even have to bother to do this step. Okay, we need a large tomato, a good amount of garlic and ginger. All goes into the blender jar and gets pureed to a smooth paste. Next, pressure cooker comes into the scene. In goes the lamb which I have washed very well to get rid of all that gunk. Here is a dried bay leaf, a cinnamon stick and a black cardamom. Black cardamom has the smoky flavor, but if you do not have it, then you can even use 4 to 5 green cardamoms instead. Then comes the chopped onions, followed by the blended tomato ginger garlic paste. Next comes the powdered spices, paprika, then red chili powder, a little bit of turmeric powder, a good amount of coriander powder, and we also need some jeera, that is cumin seeds. Then I added about a little less than a cup of hot water, and finally salt. Give a good mix and pressure cook it for 15 minutes. I've taken some whole potatoes and the rest I have halved as they were too big. The ones that are whole like this, I like to prick them with a knife so that the potato can soak in that gravy goodness and turn yummier. Okay, after pressure cooking is done, open the lid of your cooker only after all that pressure is released naturally. It is very important here not to do a quick release. Just be patient here. As you can see, the meat is still a bit firm, but it will be cooked more. Switch your stove back on and stir everything on very high heat from time to time till most of that liquid evaporates. Please do not skip this step. This frying is very necessary and you have to do this in order to be satisfied with the end result. As you can see, now most of the liquid has dried up, and if you are thinking, oh, is she making an oil-free recipe today? Nope. Sorry to disappoint you, but now is the time when you will be adding oil, because lamb already has a lot of fat. So I add oil now at this point, depending on how much oil is released from the meat. In this way, you will be adding less oil compared to if you had added it in the beginning. I also added some garam masala powder. Then the potatoes happily enter the scene along with a sprinkle of sugar to balance the flavors. Give a good mix, and finally I added 2 cups of hot water because I will be having it with rice and my family likes on the gravy side. But if you plan on having it with naan, then only a cup of water should be sufficient enough. Okay, again the lid of the pressure cooker goes back on and now pressure cook it for 10 minutes. After pressure cooking is done, allow all that pressure to be released naturally and then open the lid. And look at that ruby red gorgeousness. The meat has become super tender. Remove the bay leaf and cinnamon stick if they are visible. I added a few serrano peppers and a dash of lemon juice. And some of you know, whenever it comes to coriander leaves, it should be a generous amount for me at least, as I have a forever love relationship with coriander leaves. No browning of onions required, no extra steps. How easy can that be? Please smash that like button if you've enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.